Guys, this is David back with another video uh, where we continue our journey on building our long-term income-based portfolio. Uh, Remember, if you like the content, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell to help the channel grow. Uh, but as always, I'm just here to drop some knowledge, some information for you. Hopefully, that will help you guys in the long run and with your own portfolio. And if you haven't started investing yet, hopefully um, you're able to get more comfortable to take that step to start investing on your own. Like I said, it only takes a few minutes to open up an account and get going. So um, that's what we're doing all year. We're building up this long-term income-based portfolio, and we're going to watch it grow over time. So uh, I'm just glad that you guys are here for the journey. So today, um, I want to talk about just a proud dad moment. My 13-year-old, he bought his very first stocks. 13 years old. Researched and bought his very first stocks on his own for the first time. So we have a custodial account for him on Fidelity. Fidelity has those type of accounts where you can open up a brokerage account for your kids and invest for them. So we've done that. We've actually had the account open for a number of years. So he has a few investments in his account um, already. But this is the first time he's taken the initiative to um, research uh, and actually go on the laptop and buy his own stocks. So I want to go over those stocks in just a little bit. But I also want to leave in the description uh, a legit certified trading course that I've taken myself. It's not my course, but I highly recommend it. If you guys follow me on Facebook, I share his information all the time. He's legit. He's an urban trader. The gentleman's name is RJ. Um, it's worth the investment. I've taken the course. I bought the course. I refer back to the course if I have any questions or any doubts of what I'm doing. Um, I use the course for option trading and dividend income investing. As he goes over that as well, as far as and in swing trading for those who like to swing trade, and it's a lot of different things that he offers in his course. So I'll leave a link to that. You guys should definitely check it out. Once again, I'm just here to drop some information. I want to see everybody investing in 2021 because it's too many opportunities out there for us not to be investing. So I'll leave that link. Check it out. Also, I'll leave a link to my podcast as well. If you're not able to catch the YouTube videos, I do record these videos on my podcast as well. So if you're on the go, um, it's available for you. So check that out. I'll leave that in the link as well. But let me get back to it. Like I said, my son, he bought his very first. He actually bought three stocks, and what we did, he owns quite a few other stocks that either myself or his mom purchased for him. So he hasn't really been aware of what's going on. He's probably too young to have an understanding. So, I never really pushed it on him like that. But now he's 13. He sees what I do a lot. He probably see what his mom does a lot, and it's kind of he's a little bit more interested in the whole investing piece. So um, I thought, why not just get him involved and see what he does? I kind of took a hands off approach. Actually, I wanted him to do some research on his own, um, see what he come up with, and make the choices for himself. So uh, so step one, he downloaded the Yahoo Finance app. Like I always recommend, made him a watch list. Probably had about 10 or 12 stocks on there. Uh, and He researched those stocks. He was watching them probably for the last week or 2 weeks, just to see, what type of price movement, just to see what he making them for, if they were strong stocks or not. And I tell you, we eventually got the stimulus for him, right? So we was going to let him invest his stimulus money on his own. Now, I'm not telling you what to do with your stimulus. You do whatever you need to do for your family or whatever the case may be. But we wanted to allow him to invest his stimulus money, and for him to research some stocks on his own and see what he come up with. So he eventually settled on 3 stocks, which I thought were very strong stocks. I had no issues with them. The very first one was PayPal. We all know or heard of PayPal. Everybody's probably used PayPal in one form or another. I think it's a very strong company that's been moving. Had a good year last year, and I think it's on its way up. So I don't have it in my personal portfolio. I have traded some options on it, but that's the first stock he chose was PayPal. It's currently trading at $237.64. So that's $237.64. The symbol is PYPL. It does not have a dividend, but it is a stock that you could probably add to your portfolio. That's PayPal, symbol PYPL, currently trading at $237.64 at the time of this video. And the second stock he chose was CVS. CVS I also don't have in my portfolio, but that is a very strong company, very strong stock. Symbol is CVS, currently trading at $76.26. It does pay a dividend. It may be a dividend aristocrat. I had to double check that. I'm not quite sure. But it does pay a dividend. Current yield, dividend yield is 2.63%, 2.63. So that's pretty good. And it does pay on a quarterly basis. So that's a good stock to add to his portfolio. I was very happy that he chose that CVS. He got a couple of shares of CVS. So PayPal, CVS, and the last stock that he chose that he bought for himself was Microsoft. Microsoft symbol MSFT, currently trading at $214.93, so it's $214.93. It has a dividend yield of 1.03%, and it pays a quarterly dividend. I do have Microsoft in my portfolio. I have a few shares of Microsoft. Does pay a good dividend, solid dividend, pays quarterly. So I was happy about that. Of the 3 stocks that he chose for himself, 2 of them paid dividends. So that's what I want to see. Like I said, not only am I building an income-based portfolio for myself, but we're building one for him as well. So to add CVS, Microsoft, and PayPal, I thought those were 3 strong stocks to add for him. So I had no complaints about that at all. Like I said, he probably has a total now of about 16 investments, positions in his account, and he's probably more diversified than I am. Of those 16, he has some REITs, which I've talked about in some previous videos. He has some ETFs. He has some some REITs, ETFs. He has some tech stocks, and quite a few of those out of the 16, probably 10 or 11 of those stocks pay dividends. So I'm not mad at that. So he's going to have something to build on for the future. So, and we continue to add to his account. We continue to trade for him. But now he has the ability to research stocks on his own and trade on his own as well. But like I said, we do oversee his account, so we're going to continue to build it up. We want to be able to pass something down to him, and by the time he turns 18 or 21 or whatever the case may be, he's going to have um, a nice size portfolio. We uh, really got back into building his portfolio up in 2020, and we saw his portfolio double by the end of the year just by constantly investing, constantly building, adding more shares that he already has, getting paid dividends. So those dividends are increasing each time, reinvesting back into the stocks. So we're going to continue that same thing in 2021, and hopefully we're going to see a nice return, and we're just going to continue to do that over and over and over again for the next few years, and it's going to build up. And now that he's getting involved in it, it can only go further. So I'm really excited about that. I hope he invest, come up, use his watch list to come up with some more stocks that he may want to buy, and the next time he get a hold of some extra money, um, he can have at it on his own. He doesn't need my help. Doesn't need his mom's help or anything like that. So that's the plan for him. Sorry, my phone was slipping there. But that's the plan for him going forward. So yeah, I'm excited. And like I said, do your own research. Um, like I said, Fidelity is the platform that I recommend. TD Ameritrade is cool too. You may like Charles Schwab. Any of those platforms are cool. I just like Fidelity for what all they have to offer with all the different types of accounts that they have. So that's what I use. Um, and like I said, do your own research, and that's it. Um, just want to give you guys an update on what my son's doing, and how he's gotten involved, and hopefully it can be a habit of his like it is of mine. So um, that's all for this video. Like I said, like, share, comment. I enjoy your feedback. Um, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys on the next video.